What you working on there, Egon? Look at her just staring intently, waiting to find out whatever the heck this is. Hello, everyone, and welcome back, once again, to Ghostbusters. And it seems like whatever's going on here is actually much more ancient than whatever psychic burst has just only locally happened. There are forces at play here that extend beyond our world, and even more so than the obvious. And if we were to start picking it apart, we're gonna need to rely on the smarter guys than the trainee to figure it out. What's up, Winston? Just doing some server maintenance? Yeah, you keep waving your hands over those XLR cables. I'm sure that'll get something done. Can we talk to you?
Well, it's a great read, but nothing about that.
I know that symbol.
How?
It shows up sometimes in Sumerian ritual magic. There's a statue on loan at the museum that features it.
What does it represent?
Just a symbol. Signifies a path to obtain great power. Most of my colleagues assume it's an old constellation.
No constellation I ever saw. And I used to tell fortunes on Coney Island.
Is that right? Did you wear a turban?
Winston
No,
lore.
man. A red velvet cape with moons. It was plush.
Get this. The Codex does indicate there is some kind of feeder system required to channel energy to a destructor form.
A destructor form? Like Stay Puft?
It's entirely possible that system and this pattern are connected.
It's possible.
Wait, you said the Gozerian statuary at the museum is on loan. From whom?
Ivo Shandor, the architect. Well, the Shandor Foundation. They control Shandor's remaining estate and holdings. Ivo is a big collector of Gozerian artifacts.
By Ivo Shandor the architect, you mean Ivo Shandor the genocidal maniac, right?
That's what I was researching when Gozer attacked me. Shandor's architecture firm was involved in a number of projects around town in the late early 1900s.
Including Dana Barrett's old building on Central Park West.
You mean the one with the extra-dimensional antenna that drew Gozer to our world so he could attempt to destroy it? He had a nice view of the park, though.
Yes, but he also did some renovations on existing buildings and a number of public works. There was controversy, because a lot of people thought the work was unnecessary.
Let me guess. He did some renovations on the public library building on Fifth.
Right, and the Museum of Natural History.
Recent visitations, specific localized paranormal activity, singing Vikings.
They're all connected to Shandor and this pattern.
I guess it was present in the movies, but the more you get into Ghostbusters, the more you realize that all of New York in this universe is basically just a lightning rod for the paranormal. In some cases, literally.
Egon, our new boss, called again?
Please don't call him that. Just Peck. That's bad enough.
Peck called again? He's not happy. He says that if you guys fire just one more unauthorized proton stream, he'll shut us down for good.
And with it, his job? And everyone's job when the apocalypse arrives. I mean, look at that. We got the apocalypse in a can right here. Again, I find it really hard to believe that the Ghostbusters would have to constantly prove their credibility. I mean, their service is so apparent. And I aim to make it more apparent as the new most effectual member of the team.
Warn the mayor.
I don't know, he's likely to just sick Peck on us even more.
You should get a closer look at the museum.
Well, the mayor's gonna be at the museum for the exhibitioning opening gala tonight. It's where I need to be too.
Ilissa, you sure make work fun for me. Is business casual okay? I don't have a tux.
Are you kidding? He doesn't want you guys within 3 city blocks of the museum tonight. He thinks you make his campaign contributors nervous. Besides, that Peck guy will be at the party too.
Okay, Egon will stay here and finish analyzing the data from the library. The rest of us will go in by the service entrance of the museum and lay low. Peter can attend the party as Alyssa's guest and stay in plain sight of Peck.
And that frees us up to check out the rest of the building.
I love this plan. It's just dull enough to work.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
I'm going to bring you a corsage.
Yes, we just arrived at the loading dock. Keep Peck distracted. We're going to poke around.
Okay, I'll take one for the team.
No sign of the curator. Alyssa told me he'd meet us right here.
That was quite the level transition. And is it bad if the museum loading dock is this rat-infested? I mean, these things don't even care that we're here.
Something wanted out of this box.
Lots of slime.
Watch out, black slime. Unchecked can eventually open a full interdimensional portal. Open doorway, and anything that wants to can come through. If a full portal has been opened, it has to be sealed using your slime blower. That's the key reason we developed that tech.
Imagine trying to get by before this.
Door's sealed shut. Somebody find the power.
And I guess that means me then, doesn't it? Alright, where do we go to do that? PKE can help, maybe? No? Oh, but perhaps it can. I think I've got it back here behind these crates. Yep, there it is. Okay, now this stuff is very fragile. So let's try and... Come on now. Well, I can't seem to use the capture stream without firing the burst first. So let's just hope we destroy few priceless artifacts instead of many. And when I'm trying to be discreet, there's only so much I can do. You know, there's an achievement for doing less than $100,000 worth of collateral damage during the course of the game. I didn't know that, and now that I do, I think it's impossible after seeing all those numbers fly by.
Good work, Eagle Eye. Look at this. Something's trailed packing material down the hall here.
Packing material and slime.
So we should probably be taking care of it, right? Just getting it as we go. You know, I had just talked about how the Ghostbusters shouldn't have to defend their credibility, but I can certainly see how, from certain perspectives, they're kind of a double-edged sword.
Was that a possessor?
Maybe. Looked like a level 7 or above, too.
Didn't we used to fight class 2s and 3s every now and then? What happened to them? They were easy.
Ah, the good old days. I'm more worried that she'll stir things up around here. I expect we'll see her again sooner than we want to.
So, given that there's a big event happening here tonight, we are either going to humiliate ourselves or ingratiate ourselves to the public once more. Or both. It's actually most likely both. But it looks like somebody else is here to disrupt the party, and you are probably a cursed artifact. Pre-Columbian mask. I mean, sure, it's on the shelf in the back of the museum, but I'm sure it's fine to just take it. A faint whispering arises from this ritual mask. A ritual mask of bad advice. Circa 1915, Leslie Campbell, a niece of archaeologist Professor Gordon Campbell, received the Huxotley ritual mask of bad advice in a package from her uncle. It was the last anyone ever heard from him. In the package was a cryptic note. Don't listen. But eventually she did. That is such a delightfully ominous place to leave it. Oh God. Why do the mannequins need to look like this?
Hello? Who's in there?
Somebody that wants out is who?
That's not a ghost.
Hey, cadet, get in here and clear this off, please.
Be ready for anything. Possessors are tricky and powerful.
Oh, Dr. Rutherford. Z, meet the assistant curator of the museum.
Is that horrible, terrible thing gone?
Yeah, she's gone. You good?
Yes, I suppose so. I'm a big fan. I even had you over for my daughter's birthday a couple years ago.
Is that so? Yeah, well, I think we can get you a sticker or button or mug or t-shirt or something when we're done here.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Follow me. We'll go through the restoration department.
Well, it's good to know we have an ally here. No, seriously, it actually feels good to have even an NPC with dialogue that believes in us.
There it is again! Don't let it get me!
Don't you worry. you'll have to go through me first.
Can you help him?
So that's not
Hold him
good.
down, young blood.
There we go. Oh, sorry. It's my first day. I mean, like my third day, but you get the idea. I'm new. The fact that this is the first time that fact has come up is kind of incredible, but we need to make sure that it actually makes that sound. That's something else I've learned from getting to watch myself play in the last 2 parts. There were a lot of times where I thought I scanned something, but actually didn't succeed in getting the lock. Alright, but with the 3 of us, catching you should be no big deal. Trap out. And can we slam you? Nope, not quite. It's so satisfying when you get the chance, though.
All right! You guys are really good.
Voila! That's fusion-based exorcism in a nutshell. Cleaner than somebody's head spinning all around in barbing pea soup.
Will he be okay?
How you doing, Ray?
Hazawaza? Bazawazish.
Ah, he'll be fine in a second. After you.
Does this happen
No,
often?
if this place is possessed by possessors, we'd better get to Peter fast. Venkman, we found the curator. We're on our way to the Gozer exhibit now.
There's so much to show you. Where to start? Things have been very strange since they started setting up that exhibit.
Well, hello there.
Dig it, Peter. Ray got possessed again.
Ah, Z!
You'll have to go through me first. That's exactly what he said.
Just like a puppy. Every day's the first day.
No, no, no! I want the Ghostbusters ejected from this facility immediately!
Where's his honor, Pecker? We've got news for him and a photo op.
The mayor is indisposed right now. Anything you need to tell him goes through me.
Not happening, Peckaby. This is for Jock and Jock alone. We will wait for him to get redisposal.
Security! Remove these men with excessive force.
Boys? Why do the good ones always play hard to get?
What in the hell is going on here?
They got picked.
I never got him.
The absolute joy on his face.
You know what to do.
Alright, I guess we should help him. Not that he'll be grateful.
Clear the room. Ray,
Actually, wait. There's a lot of people here. If we exercise someone,
I'll see you all.
can they be repossessed?
Whoa, take a break. Do you ever shut up?
Oh no. You look very, very different from some of the other ghosts we've encountered. Hang on, I'm gonna try the shotgun. Yeah, that's definitely better, and we upgraded it at the end of the last part. Yep. Or wait, did I? Did I actually upgrade it, or did I just look at the upgrades? I'll have to find out after this. Point is, you stay away from the civilians in the corner. You can repossess them, and you're making quite a show of it, too. So what should our priority be? Should it be stopping the ghosts, or depossessing these folks? They hit like a truck, though, and knock you down for quite a while. Looks like they have a melee and ranged attack as well. Alright, I got you. Where'd you go? So many of these guys just have no damage even done to them. Okay, we definitely need to get you done quick. Okay, we got you. Trap out. Oh, 2 people down. 2 people down. That's really not good. Come on. There's just so much going on, and you guys aren't being of much help. Alright, let's try freezing you. Oh, you actually have an effect. But we really need to get that heat down. Keep the shots coming. Yep, you stop and wave. That's convenient for me. And now we've got you. Trap out. Let's get the first one down. Bringing you in from the side does not count as a slam dunk. That, however, does. And Ray's possessed! Oh, that is so cool. So outside of scripted segments, the team can still be taken. Science is fascinating. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's up to me. Everybody's down, and the other two are possessed. Come on, we need you back. We need you back, Winston. You're the only one. I need backup before I can do anything else. Venkman, you too. And now it's official. I saved the Ghostbusters.
Look out! Above you!
Okay, you got her?
That's a nice start.
And let's bring her in. I don't even know whose trap this is. Doesn't much matter. I love the feeling of doing this in a group. It is so cool. And there we go. Ray, you're gonna have, like, permanent brain damage after this, aren't you? I just noticed all the swirliness on the outside. And we need to... They should all be fairly low by now. Yes. Okay. You guys deal with each other. Anna possess Bill Murray. I will deal with this one. Get in there. I'm gonna have a lot of reading and upgrading to do after this. You should be the last one, so get on out. We're also in very rough shape, which suits me just fine. Get up there, and down. That can't be good.
All right, you guys go after Alyssa. Be careful. I'll get to security.
I love this plan.
I'll man the security cameras to triangulate them on the monitors and talk you through.
See you soon, Ray. Let's go, guys.
See you soon, guys.
In other words,
Dr.
you don't...
Rutherford, if you'll show me to security.
Alright, so Ray's got the right idea in not wanting to get possessed again. But before we move on... Okay, Beauty Queen Ghost. Look at them. Actually reminds me of a certain monster from the movie House. Beauty pageants and parades of all sorts have always been a big part of the culture of New York City, and beauty queens have been among the city's crowning jewels. Beauty queens hate to be replaced, though, and for some, perching atop thrones and waving to the masses is the high point in life. In death, they remain desperate for attention, and return to reign and be adored all over again in spectral splendor. Seems we have an entry for Possessor Ghost, which is a different thing. Class 7 Wandering Possessor. Mrs. Meyernick, a pragmatist with a vision, opened the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. The mission took fallen and destitute women off the mean streets and cleaned them up, gave them hope, and trained them for new careers. St. Nick's provided its desirable charges to the many gentlemen's club events, fraternity parties, and business conventions that occurred around the city on a regular basis, in return for considerable donations. Shrewd Mrs. Meyernick could always spot an opportunity, and knew that her customers could not afford to let word of its excesses get around. These were highly respected and upstanding men in the community, after all. She told them she was willing to remain discreet, for a sizable donation. Unfortunately, Mrs. Meyernick failed to realize the lengths some would go to preserve their reputation, and one night, a gang of Pinkertons paid a visit to St. Nick's. Now Mrs. Meyernick's ghost, and those of her charges, has appeared in many fine establishments and hotels since 1923, but they tend to favor the Museum of Natural History. All that for a ghost that appeared once. The flavor text in this game really does put it on another level. Now, as for possessed humans, I love how Peck is the thumbnail for this. Possessed humans are innocent bystanders possessed and controlled by Class 3 Possessor Ghosts. Slimeblower use will drive Possessor Ghosts out of their victims, but beware, its lingering PK resonance is not enough to prevent possessors from repossessing anyone already slimed. Oh my. This game is already making me lose my voice from all the reading. What are you?
I don't think that guy is planning to be nice to us.
Oh boy.
Mannequin ambush.
We got guys.
Down to nothing.
But the slime does seem to work pretty well on you. I should also be, like, reading these appendixes more because... you got them down so quickly. I should be reading them more because they do actually say your weaknesses. I can't reach you from here, but you can definitely reach me from over there. Yep. They just threw too much crap at me all at once. Alright, well, that's just another chance to figure out who you are, the chairman. Alright. Hey guys, this stuff works really well. Why don't you try using it? You're both down already, but this time we have a little bit more of a head start. Guys, I'll pick you up when this is dealt with. Maybe I'll try the shotgun. I saw one of you use it.
Over here.
That actually is better. Sorry. Just a arrogant trainee thinking he knows best, huh?
I'm down.
We're doing the third-person shooter thing where we're just hiding in the back, waiting for our stuff to come back. All right, fire, fire. Up close is best. The more of you are down, the less you can damage me. Die, die.
Anybody?
Okay, keep your shirt on.
I promise nothing. What is this? Some kind of like giant artifact inside what looks like a saber-toothed cat's mouth?
Catch up to them.
Alright, well, shotguns it is. That's not the shotgun. I swear sometimes it selects the wrong thing. Sorry. 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 Hey, did we depossess the mayor? Was that one of those things? Because I think we're gonna need that clout in order to get out of this. You guys...
That was nowhere near fatal.
Yeah, unfortunately, right? And as for Winston, I'm concerned by her silence. Come on, you're okay. A whole lot coming from the other side of this door.
Let's make some noise.
Hurry up before they get away.
Oh no, they were just around the corner. I saw our friend floating there and I thought maybe it was going to be a cutscene. Silly me. There's guys over there. Okay, you guys deal with that. I will flank around and try and take care of them up close. Oh, never mind, you already tried it, but like the dumb way, the way they could see you. Ow. I'm just constantly taking hits from these guys. Yep. There you go. A well-timed burst does massive damage. We just gotta keep venting. Oh, what are you? I'm not sure if I can get a read on these things. Unknown entity. There we go. Now I just have to stay alive. Everyone's down. Everyone's down. Okay, all of you. No! I'm gonna end up going down, I think. Yep, there's no way. They're behind all of that. Dude, it is just spamming enemies. This is ridiculous. Alright, right now we are doing Shock Blast rate increase, yes. Shock Blast heat reduction. We desperately need this stuff right now. Now, what about the other stuff? What about the slime? Do we have that already? We don't. Okay. Reduced slime consumption. Yes, that'll be a good backup in case we run out of shotgun. All of this stuff we want. And we actually still have a decent amount to spend. So spend that, and the rest we'll just have to wait for later. And that's a fully upgraded slime gun, all in one blow. But let's see how the shotgun performs now. Well, we can certainly keep it going for longer, which is going to be hugely important. That is a huge heat reduction. Die. 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 The flying heads have arrived, which is the opposite of what you want, but Problem is, you gotta take the chance when you can to get those scans. I think I got them. Oh, and shotgun killed a whole lot of you at once, but we gotta get you up. I'm a Ghostbuster achievement. Revive your teammates 20 times. There you go.
Look out! Above you!
Yep, I see him. Yeah, these things have such a spread that I honestly think we should try the slime. We haven't tried slime on swarm enemies yet.
Hey, more trouble!
And I do enjoy that this game encourages you to either experiment or get the scan so that it'll tell you. Like, you can't do everything with just the proton beam. All right, you're kind of the last fly in the room.
See where they went.
We haven't reached the security office yet. This place is really hopping.
Yeah, that's the Big 10-4.
So PKE scan to figure out where they went. I'm seeing lots of ectoplasm on the walls and all over this thing, which the museum will no doubt be quite mad about.
Scooter, we need to go. Let's roll.
You don't get to talk to me like that anymore. How many times have I saved your life tonight alone? Just saying, I'm the only one that hasn't been possessed. Ooh. I mean, at the very least, we can pin some of this damage on the ghosts, right? Should have figured there'd be a bunch of you here.
You got a mean streak, Rook.
Sure do.
Find some cover. Man, sting. Ow.
Yeah, ow. Only saving your life here. Goodbye. Yeah, this thing is definitely so much better than it was before. And I guess on the bright side, we can farm these mannequins for coins. Why am I calling it coins? Upgrade points. That's such an ingrained video game thing. You know what this is reminding me of? The Mummy Returns on PS2.
Mennonite, Phoenician, Babylonian, Assyrian,
Mesopotamian.
Sumerian.
He's making it all up.
Just one of those things. You pick this stuff up. You know, around the office.
Okay, so how are we getting through here?
Come in.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
Man, we've reached the security office. This one is a shambles. It's been sabotaged. Black slime all over the place. Only a few of the cameras are still working.
When you're free, no rush. Open gate 3487. Just for kicks.
Give me a minute.
How do you know which one this is?
Whoa, we're under attack. We'll get back
Ray,
to you.
stay away from any possession. Dr. Rutherford, if you're still there, can you go catch Dr. Stantz, please?
Oh boy.
I shook off that possessor. Found a different security room. Can't find Dr. Rutherford, though. I must have scared him off.
You're not pretty when you're possessed, Ray. Seriously.
I've got you on the cameras. You should be coming to the Civil War exhibit. Alyssa just passed through there.
Okay, we're on it. Thanks.
Oh, I could definitely use some Civil War memorabilia for my coffee table. Where is that now? Right over here. Ooh.
You know the difference between this exhibit and the other ones? The soldiers in this one have guns.
You know, that is a very good point, Winston, and half of them won't be happy to see you. This plaque-mounted Civil War rifle, suffused with PK energy. Cursed musket of C. Starkey, circa 1868. Confederate artillery gunner Cecil Starkey deserted his post in the midst of a bloody battle that wiped out his platoon. The last surviving man in his platoon cursed Starkey with his dying breath. We have different definitions of surviving. The cannon you desecrated will yet find ye. Starkey was killed years later in a hunting accident, where witnesses claim he somehow fired a 12-pounder cannon shot from his rifle. The shot allegedly bounced from tree to tree until returning to its terrified owner, Cecil Starkey. Alright, let's get this over with. We all know where this is going. Oh wait, we can interact? You guys go on ahead.
Let's just pass through here as quickly as we can. And yeah, I didn't really think we could do it. Just thinking happy thoughts.
I'm getting heavy interference on the monitors. You guys in trouble?
Couldn't have been the American Revolutionary War, could it? Or the War on Roses. Even the War on Drugs. It just had to be this one.
Good point. You know, I'm kind of thinking not a lot seems to be doing a lot of damage to you. I mean, you tanked those shotgun blasts. Oh no, please, your friend, do not fire at me. There we go. Just need to stay up for long enough. Let's make sure we get a scan while we're at it. Ow.
Those barrels are marked explosive.
Yeah, the barrels may be explosive, but I don't really feel like trying to exploit that in these circumstances. Alright, what will it list? What will it list as your weakness? Union Ghost. Oh, we gotta scan you separately. It's just the proton stream. We just gotta do this by the book. There's the dart. It actually does take a decent amount from you, and does splash damage. Alright, well, let's make this capture then. Guys, I assure you I'm not on anybody's side right now due to the circumstances. Alright, there we go. That's you. And thanks for reminding me to go get a Confederate scan.
Incoming!
Hang on, I'm crossing no man's land. We're backing you up. There we go. Although I imagine these ghosts probably work the exact same way.
You don't want to be doing that, little man.
The amount of artwork that goes into this game for like individual set pieces, absolutely nuts. Without like finding excuses to just have everything everywhere. All right, Winston, we gotta go recover you. We've got a man down. Bankman, cover me. Let's capture this one that was about to go in for the kill. And in you go. I don't know how you managed to revive yourself. Bankman, did you pull some heroics there while I wasn't looking? Looks like you did. Wow. The AI in this game, they might charge headlong into some dumb situations, but they do actually do pretty well at support. Okay, there we go. You guys can handle this, right? Have you guys got a trap anywhere? No? Do I have to do everything? There we go. That's how it's done. Oh, come on. That Confederate ghost is almost down. There we go. Alright, so it's official. Union wins again. Just two more of them that we have to get down. You guys deal with the closer one. I'll move on this guy so he doesn't just have free reign to shoot you. There we go. Oh, well, I guess it still did. I guess somebody still had free reign to shoot me as well. No, don't you run for it.
Need some help.
Yeah, Winston, I've got other things to do right now. Come on, you. I'm overheating like crazy. In you go. Alright. Now, what was your complaint? Oh, I guess you're back up now.
Easy there. Almost crossed the stream.
You're making a run for it now. They know when they're low. They actually are intelligent enough to retreat.
Nobody messes with the kid.
And here we go.
And that is precisely how that's done.
Yep, they took some casualties.
When everything goes silent after a fight, you can practically feel the jitters subside and the need to wipe the sweat off your brow. It's properly intense.
Well, hello there.
I wonder how much these traps weigh.
We made it to the security office. I can see you guys on the cameras. No sign of Alyssa or her kidnappers, though. In the early 1900s, the museum was run by a board of trustees. Powerful guys, tycoons, captains of industry. The chairman of the board was Cornelius Wellesley of International Steel. The board used the museum as a respectable front for all kinds of dubious activities. Mainly, though, they were part of a club run by our favorite evil architect. They hired women from the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. Rumor has it the board conducted all kinds of nasty rituals using these women.
We've got to find that oozing tub of blubber and Alyssa.
So it's not quite what I thought, but still quite nefarious. Alright guys, time for some more reading and upgrades. So let's start with the things that help us in the moment. Boson damage immunity. Actually, I don't have as much money as I thought, so let's be a little bit more strategic. Stasis stream heat reduction. Seems like we've actually already got all the major things. Decrease scan recharge time. I'm actually going to take that, because it'll make it easier to grab the scans. I mean, I've just been spamming it at all the fast and high damage guys. So, Confederate Ghost, full torsoed Spectre. These ghosts, fighting for Poindexter's partisan rangers, were so dedicated and focused during their battle that when it ended, with their deaths, they failed to realize it. Trained to unerringly follow their regimental banner, when that tattered battle flag made its way into the museum's collection, so did they. Unfortunately, there they encountered other ghosts loyal to the Union, and the resulting fight has raged ever since. That is so creepy. A silent battle being fought amid the artifacts in the present day. Poindexter's partisan rangers evidently believe that the South will rise again, even if it takes more than a lifetime. Possessed statue. Possessor ghosts can also possess and take control of some statuary and mannequins, and thus are often encountered in a wide variety of museums, as well as in far more clothing stores than one would reasonably expect. Fortunately, possessing an inanimate, non-living object like a mannequin or a statue binds the possessing spirit to that object. Not only is the ghost unable to leave, it's also disrupted when the possessed object is destroyed. In that case, having like a field of mannequins and then just hitting them with a shotgun blasts would actually be a pretty efficient way to banish you, right? Union Ghost. A local Civil War unit, the New York 87th, Thurbald's Wrongways, got lost on the way to battle, wandered in circles in the coldest winter in East Coast history, and eventually died of exposure only 30 miles from home. They now haunt the city looking for battle. In the museum, it seems, they've found it. So that's so interesting. So it's not even the two groups that fought each other on the field. In fact, they never encountered each other until now. But the chairman, Class 7 ectoplasmic entity, type deity, supreme being. The weakness being the Meson Collider. Shandor and his cult made many powerful connections, perhaps none more so than New York City's most powerful business leaders and power brokers. Shandor used his dark abilities to help each of them in some state of their careers, and they were indebted to him. They came together publicly as trustees of the Natural History Museum, and privately misused their influence to help Shandor implement and maintain his mandala throughout the city. When they died, each of them returned as guardians to their mandala, and the Natural History Museum in particular. Their closeness to Shandor's evil regenerated them as ectoplasmic entities. The chairman, formerly Cornelius Wellesley, chairman of International Steel, wielded the most power when alive, and likewise is the most powerful in death, becoming one of Shandor's mightiest servants. Well, if he's here, that means Shandor will be disrupted by removing him from the chain of command, right?
Well, here we are, the Egypt exhibit. I practically lived
Oh,
here
no.
while I was working on my doctorate.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not going to be able to get rid of this stuff without destroying priceless artifacts.
There was less black slime then.
Yeah, no, see, this is what I was trying to prevent. This is why you guys need to pay more attention and get on the ball. Now these artifacts are going to be destroyed anyway. Are we done? That was a lot more than $9 in damage. I mean, panels like that... I guess we'll just have to ignore the other stuff for now. Sometimes when there's objects around, it can become so hard to clear this stuff out. Guys, I got something.
There's another one to add to the collection. Hey, folks, it's okay. Be calm. Everything's under control.
It's the Ghostbusters! Ghost! Get away!
Yeah, that's how it is. And the south appears to be rising in the north. How are you guys still here and unaware of all this?
Watch it now.
Yeah, of course. The trap locks us in with the ghost. Wouldn't it be nice to get locked out every now and then?
Now it's really reminding me of The Mummy Returns. Oh god, that was such a good game. I need to find like an ISO of that. But for now... Oh, by the way, I did definitely see that mummified corpse in the corner there. Alright, here I am to save the day again. Oh wait, I can probably yank your shields away, right? Or just burst you to death. Come on now. Please stop doing what you're doing. Goodbye. I've got to find a way to get over to you, which is going to mean probably kiting these things. I do not feel confident in my abilities at all, though. Alright, so we got the halberd guys, and we've got the spear guys, and the shield guys, perhaps with some overlap. Alright guys, don't mind me just single-handedly doing all of this.
Get your head down.
And these guys are here. Well, where were you and your guns a moment ago? We could have actually used your help. I wonder if it would be possible to, like, recruit friendly ghosts? And not Casper, he doesn't have the physical chops. Hang on. I really don't want any of you guys hanging around, that's the main thing. Take your shield, you're not allowed to have that.
That was ow there. Try again, kid.
Die. And die. I love how they get launched if you do enough damage when they die. Hit. You guys have got quite a bit of health, though. Makes sense that you're made of hardier stuff than the regular ghosts. But it's still inconvenient. Mighty, mighty inconvenient. Come on now. This way. There you go. Bit of an inconvenient slam, but definitely a worthwhile one. There we go. The trap is out, I just gotta find it now. And all this debris.
Hey, Ray, how do we get out of the Egypt exhibit? The main door is blocked up tight.
The Egyptian main room? Check the west wall. There should be a door leading through to the next exhibit.
I cannot seem to find an angle to slime this pit, but it kind of feels like I should. I mean, in amongst all these tombs, this can't be a good place for this stuff, can it? Look at that. You're lying in a pile of yourself. You've even got a detailed face and everything. Thank you, Lightning, for illuminating that horror.
I'm looking right at the west wall, and I don't see a door.
Well, I'm looking right at the blueprints, and, oh, I get it. Clever. The ghosts used their own dimensionally anomalous signatures to slightly wrinkle a time-space continuum. The door is still there. What you're seeing is a fold in reality. The ghosts removed the door from this plane of existence.
All I'm seeing in the pair of goggles is a kind of glowing purple aura. No door.
Well, this is an educated guess, but since the ghosts are gone, their influence is fading. The anomaly should straighten itself out. A few hours, probably.
A few hours? But I gotta go.
Wish I could help you, Z, but any analysis at this point is strictly theoretical.
Okay, but the biological situation I'm experiencing is not theoretical at all.
I suppose in theory, mind you, positively charged slime could dissipate the wrinkle and restore everything to its...
Just slime the damn thing? Good. Thank you very much. Now let's get the hell out of here.
You know, I really do enjoy the way ghosts work and present in this. I mean, we're seeing things that, like, you don't normally associate with
Where'd Peter go now?
the setting. Or I say setting, the premise, I suppose. It's kind of funny how ghosts are this thing that, like, is such an unknown, and yet they tend to get portrayed in the same ways over and over again. Ghostbusters is one of the only things that really averts that. Just trying to prevent any portals from opening. Although, if we're to learn any lessons from before, it seems like those portals will open regardless of what we do, if it wants them to. Oh my god.
I think I just caught a glimpse of the chairman, too. Watch out for him. He looks like a nasty one.
Oh, he is. Nothing back here. Wait, no, there's something somewhere. Oh! Huh. I see the problem. You're having real trouble breathing in that plastic, are you? Is this giant stone head breathing? Bagged head of Azathothep. Azathothep? Circa 1967 BC. Once part of a mammoth statue of the evil Egyptian god/warrior Azathothep, this stone head has never been able to keep its mouth shut. Normally it just breathes heavily and mumbles, but occasionally it will whisper a maddening, sanity-dissolving riddle that has sent more than one unlucky listener into the asylum. And now it's coming home with us. Howdy. Oh, are you not in a space where we can damage you yet? That's alright, just kill a few more of your minions while we're at it. That guy had some bounce to him. Alright, kill the heavy hitters first, and the rest with time. When they swarm towards me, the spread of the shotgun should eliminate a large number of them, right? If I can line up the shot right.
Anybody? Ow.
Alright, where are you?
Scooter.
I guess you can just get yourself up when the event ends. First time I'm noticing. Anything else I should be aware of? Oh my god, imagine... I mean, I haven't even been paying attention to the collateral damage numbers, but whatever it is, I can't imagine it even begins to cover all of this.
Coming through.
I mean, insurance might try and put a price on this stuff, but how can you put a price on this stuff? It's thousands of years old.
There he is! Let's get him!
Unless he does something like that. By you. Shotgun makes most things trivial. Thank you for waiting patiently while I vented my heat. I'm definitely getting something here. Large painting of gathered businessmen. It's all of them. With all but the chairman horribly disfigured. Well, disfigured's not the word for it. An unusually dynamic painting. And I've seen those holographic DVD covers. Painting of the Trustees. Circa 1936, painter Ambrose Whitman captured the city's most powerful captains of industry in a moment of solemn reflection in a painting entitled The Chairman and the Board of Trustees. Poetry. Alright, you guys gonna do your thing? Yep, there you go.
Gonna have to watch out for you. On the right.
Huh. You know, your sounds are weirdly omnidirectional. While you were dying, I thought you were behind me. We don't have to kick open every door. Really hoping that thing stays where it is. But we can always preemptively eliminate the smaller guys just in case. Oh, hey. Didn't even see you hiding behind the doorway. Maybe that's why we breach like a SWAT team. Can ghosts be caught off guard?
Come on, I think we're gaining on it.
I mean, are we? He's a ghost. And he's got our friend, so maybe we shouldn't be firing so haphazardly in his direction. You guys, I say as if I wasn't the only one doing that. And that is how it's done. I've lost count of how many of these things we've destroyed. But the answer's about to be 2 more. Give me that. And give me that. And finish you off with the proton pack itself. Yep, Winston, wrong place, wrong time. It's just the way it is in this line of work, buddy.
Hey guys, did you find Alyssa? Where did that ghost go?
You didn't see him, but he just came through here.
He must be headed back to the World of Gozer exhibit.
That's our cue. Move it.
All this to make a loop. I mean, at least we're getting our cardio in.
What a nightmare.
Thank you. Not the words a rescuing hero wants to hear from his damsel in distress. May I say, your eyes are much prettier when they're not glowing like hot coals.
Peter, I've made an extraordinarily frightening
Why
discovery.
don't you all go away?
All my data indicate that the ghost world is beginning to push through multiple cross portals from their dimension into ours.
Well, more overtime.
Guys, look.
Now she calls my name.
Block the exits!
Don't let it escape with her.
Hit him with slime.
Winston, get the lady out of here before he hits on her again.
Aim for the big yellow eye.
Who wouldn't like to have that superpower?
Care to tell me why my library, museum, and parade are all going down the toilet?
I keep telling you, sir, the Ghostbusters are nothing but scam artists determined to throw a negative light on you and the city and extort you for more money.
Hello, Peck. I own that suit in blue.
Both of you, pipe down!
Mr. Mayor, an enormous event is on the horizon.
Something at the museum exhibit triggered a systemized psychic occurrence. Some mechanism we don't know the nature of yet.
No, of course you don't.
But it's feeding enormous energy somewhere.
Something that's now in the process of breaking down the walls between our world and another one.
This other world is crossing through into ours. It started with simple ghosts and animated monsters.
Now it's getting bigger. We don't know exactly what's next, but there's only room for one city here in this dimension.
2 physical worlds can't exist in the same space. That's just elementary particle physics.
We got a glimpse of the other world, Jock. It ain't pretty. It's like Brooklyn and the Bronx with no queens in the middle.
Whole city blocks sinking into a 5th dimensional abyss.
Cockroaches the size of polo ponies.
Panic in the streets.
How'd you like disco to come back? Bigger than ever.
I get it. We're in trouble. So what am I supposed to do?
We need to prepare the city for the worst.
The city's my responsibility, not yours. Now go do your job and stop that thing.
You got a bite on your PKE. Scan around for something paranormal with your goggles.
You know, Captain Knuckles is right. We need to do our job, and he needs to do his. And I realize that despite that angry impression, he kinda is. But you know what? Actually, I've just realized something. I know we're 3 episodes deep, but I should enable subtitles if this game has them. I haven't thought to do it because I've been able to hear pretty clearly, but I do realize that the non-Patreon version of this, I may have to mute parts of it. Actually, in fact, I already know that I will. So, audio, video, subtitles on. I've really got to make a habit of doing that right at the very beginning. I don't normally play with subtitles, but when you have an audience, it's kind of necessary. Let's see what this is. You can destroy with your equipment. Does that seem like a good idea? Well, it's happened. It's like the symbol in the library.
This way, gentlemen.
Well, this looks inviting.
I'll be at the office watching over Alyssa. Don't do anything fun without me.
Somebody always finds a reason to dip. Then I suppose he at least has a good excuse. Oh wait, hang on, I thought I was going first. I didn't realize you guys were so far ahead. Guys, please wait up, please wait up, please wait up.
This way.
Excellent leg strength. I guess stuff like this is par for the course when the city was literally built by those trying to channel spirits.
This is very strange.
Well, that is your conversation starter. What's strange?
This tunnel network, what could it possibly have been built for?
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it could just be an old steam tunnel.
Nope, nope, nope.
The design and valves don't fit for moving steam, water, gas, electric, oil, trains, not even slime.
What about Morlocks?
Morlocks would hate this kind of ornamentation.
I don't recognize the alloy fabrication.
There's something strange going on over here.
This way, with me.
This is what happens when your city was literally built by those trying to channel spirits.
So it's not steam, it's not Morlocks, but there's plenty of ghosts.
You're right about that. There's more consistent accelerated PKE blowing through here than I've ever seen. But this is not the origin point. This is just a conduit.
Look at the trail. The chairman went that way. He's running down this tunnel.
How could we not know about this? The absolute size of this place. What could this even have been? How would you even be able to construct this during the time it would have been? Oh, wait, nope, goodies. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Hang on, guys, I got stuff to do. Hey, a novelty Ghostbuster car. A remote-controlled Ecto-1 that twitches and whirs on its own. Remote-controlled Ecto-1, circa 1987. Created as part of the merchandising flood that followed the Ghostbusters' initial success, this remote-controlled Ecto-1 was a favorite among the fans. Judging from its occasional twitching and wheel spinning, this particular car seems to have had a run-in with a low-level possessing sprite, who has somewhere else to be. Alright, where are we going, folks? Well, they're not the only one. Which way are we going?
The question is, where does it lead? Does it feel weird in here to you guys? Like, familiar weird?
How do you mean?
Well, we knew which way to go for a while, at least. There's got to be another way around this. The trail leads to this sealed door, then stops. Man, I do not want this jerkball to get away again.
Well, we know how this works.
Yeah, that was a little harsh. What'd you have against that wall?
Could really use a flashlight in some of these moments.
Cadet's all right.
So far, not too shabby.
Egon, I think this is as good a time as any to install a new CPS. The Meson Collider is extremely precise and deals a lot of damage, but takes a while to recharge. The overload pulse disperses a rapid burst of Meson particles. You can fire each of them independently. They both work great. But you can also use them in tandem. Paint a target using the Meson Collider. After you've acquired the target, all expulsions from the overload pulse will home in on that target.
Well, let's not just stand here. Let's give me something to test it on. We can knock this one down. A River of Souls. And not the first one we've uncovered. That whispering was oddly directional and did not fit with the rest of it.
My, so much black slime.
Oh, it just seems like a lot because it's alive.
The column, it's flowing upwards.
If you see a big yellow eye in there, poke it with something.
No yellow eye, Ray.
Maybe it already went up there.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Is it my turn to lead? I don't want to jump in front.
Hello, Chairman. Ready to get what's coming to you?
Well, at least he didn't already run. But yep, this feels very boss fight-ish. But hey, time to test our equipment.
Kidnapping is a Class 1 felony, and we do not tolerate it in our jurisdiction. Get him!
We are not the guys to enforce that, but he's probably in violation of several other things we can.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the big glowing thing on his chest. But I've got to learn how to... Oh, I see. Holding down left trigger does the thing, and what are you? Whatever, I don't want to know. All I know is that you guys need to get back in here where you came from. If I can only get a good angle. It's actually kind of awkward to do. Okay, so that's all gone. I forgot to get a scan of you. Back to Meson Collider. And let's just keep them coming. So there's your attack.
Aim for the big yellow eye.
So tell me, are you a different scan? You're not. Okay, well, back to our regularly scheduled killing you then. Oh, you're something new. You're something very new. I imagine, yep, slime. Slime is how we get rid of you. I think it called you a slime fiend. People call me the same thing. That's alright. But that doesn't mean we can be friends. Oh wait, no, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it! Okay, I got it, you can kill it. This is gonna get real repetitive real fast, I think. So basically, in order to use this thing, we want to hit you once, and then everything else will head to you regardless of your location, even if you go down there. And we can destroy these tanks too, I've just realized, so maybe that'll be useful. And let's just completely disintegrate your entire being down to the molecular level. You know, that word came out. Some extra syllables might have also snuck in there. But I'm actually going to start destroying these things so that we have more space to see you from. We can only destroy so much. Alright, where's that guy at? Find the thing! It doesn't even count if I get behind there.
Hey, over here, little help? Yo, little help?
There you are. Fire. And all of these things. It just doesn't seem to be making much difference. You have so much health. It's gonna feel real satisfying to get you in a tiny trap. Oh no, you've got a much bigger attack now. We have moved on to the final phase of your boss fight. Is that it? And what's happening to you? I do not want to find out if dying means we have to go all the way back. I've stopped relying on the homing ones. I want to make sure that each one does maximum damage and finds its target. You got down trying to pick up your buddy. Let's hope I don't join you. There we go. A bit more success on my part. This is why you guys needed a new hire. Oh, water! There we go, and I'm down. Get you, come on. Get you down, there you go. Yeah, my guys are using slime, but it doesn't seem to be very effective. Like, you guys have an absurd amount of health, if this is what we're supposed to be doing. But now you're gone. And the chairman himself should have very little health remaining. So let's just do it. Oh, come on. You're so low. You guys, you can move out of these things if you want. Like, please just try and recognize what's happening to you. Nope. Get away.
Look out, on your left.
You can't go down now. Is that it for you?
Nice work!
That's how it's done.
But you're not in a trap.
I should have shuttered you fraudulent gangsters forever when I had the chance. You know what? I'm going to put an end to this madness now. Right now. I'm shutting down your containment grid for good. You can kiss off a permanent license, not to mention any chance for more government contracts. You did this to me. And you're going to pay.
You're welcome, you peck.
All right, that's it. That's it. You're done, smart guys. You are done, smart, cool guys. I have the authority, and I'm shutting you and your phony containment grid down now. The whole city will have to pay because of your shenanigans. The whole city.
What? But that shuts you down, too.
Well, so be it. I have bigger fish to fry. And get him off me!
I think we need to keep an eye on him.
You think?
No, I mean, we really need to keep an eye on him.
You're real heroes.
Kind of routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired heroes. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Vinkman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be coming in on Monday. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating holiday. I know. I looked it up.
You would. But it seems that even in spite of all the services we provide, we will once again have to defend our reputation and prove our usefulness, even after literally rescuing the people tasked with making that decision from demonic possession. But then again, in the case of Peck, it seems like something may have lingered. We do have a couple new codex entries that we desperately need to read. So let's have a look and see what's here. Black Slime Fiend. Oh, look at those things, the way their jaw hangs down like that. These humanoid fiends are composed entirely of PKE-saturated black slime, motivated by a seething anger and caustic to the touch. Black Slime Fiends are dangerous, if straightforward and unimaginative fighters. Is that like a gag about like just their inclusion in the game? But don't be lulled by their apparent simplicity. Black Slime Fiends are seldom encountered alone. What about Black Slime Ghosts? These guys were extremely difficult to deal with. These entities are unique among Class 5 ghosts. Unlike other phantoms, the ectoplasm that creates the form of these creatures is infused with black slime. The resulting hybrid is an exceptionally dangerous enemy that can be difficult to overcome. Recent developments have indicated that black slime floaters may not be a naturally occurring denizen of the ghost world. Something created right below the museum. And finally, we have the Venom Crawler, those weird-looking things. Venom Crawlers are physical manifestations of the vermin spirits that power candelabrum crawlers, having managed to breach the planar barriers and cross over to our world. Being actual physical entities, Venom Crawlers are much more powerful and dangerous than their lesser forms, and should be treated with caution. Oh yeah, they are like the candelabra crawlers, but seemingly made of bone and fire and some kind of, I guess, creature that wouldn't be out of place in, like, Doom. Oh, hello. I'd forgotten that we're populating this place with you guys. Let's just make sure we remember not to listen to you. You know, even the SCP Foundation stores these things with information on what not to do, We're just kind of throwing them around haphazardly. Speaking of haphazardly, whee! Huh. But I guess that chair is staying where it belongs, so that's good. Huh. You know, I think I'm starting to get the point of hoarding all these artifacts. Even if we do get shut down, we can keep ourselves going for the rest of our lives on selling this stuff off.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. They have been racing in and out of here since that shockwave hit. How would I know? I'm just here trying to keep the lights on. Sure, I could ask what's going on, but then they might actually tell me. What? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty big. That schnook from the city isn't helping ease the tension either. Anyway, going away for Thanksgiving might be on hold until things settle down. Yeah, I know. But we have to roll the Ghostbusters way. Don't ask. All right. Goodbye.
So this is the current state of morale around here, huh? Well, I really appreciate having this depth to the dialogue. And I can't wait to hear more of it next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.